I hope you're doing okay. It's for the people. And when I was a child, I loved airplanes and all Flying Frog Publishing, Paul Jackson. So check out Mr. Paul. If he's still alive, I don't know. Like I said, this book has been gone for a while, and uh, I wanted to share with you some of the things. This book has some good things in it. As you know, I bend the rules a little bit, but we're going to read verbatim. There you see his signature down there, Paul Jackson. Introduction. To rise above the earth and fly as free as a bird is a fantasy inside us all. Since earliest times in myth and in fact, people have tried to fly by mimicking the beating wings of the bird, but always without success. The efforts of the German glider designer Otto Lilienthal to establish the wing shape necessary to create lift are a heavier than air fixed wing aircraft. Excuse me, some of these words I may have jumbled. Later, the American Wright brothers developed the motor-driven propeller, powerful enough to keep the Lilienthal-type glider aloft, achieving the first powered flight in 1903 at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Their achievement was a major turning point in human history. And yet, for all the extraordinary advances in powered flight since then, the romance of unpowered flight still remains. The grace of a pencil-thin glider riding the thermals, or a hang glider descending through the valleys, is a sight not quickly forgotten. The earthly equivalent of soaring silently through the air is to make launch and watch unpiloted gliders. Many people make model gliders from balsa wood and tissue. Many others make gliders from paper and cardboard, parts cut from books and glued together. For strength, nothing can really match the pleasure of taking an ordinary sheet of paper, making a few neat folds, and then, without the aid of glue, tape, or weights, launching with minimal effort so that it can glide smoothly through the air to a gentle landing. The appeal of paper planes, I think, for several reasons. First, the speed and simplicity of the means. Simple folds in ordinary paper. Nothing else. Second, the reassuringly clear way in which success or failure can be judged. Either the plane flies well or it doesn't. Second, the reassuringly clear way in which success or failure can be judged. When you make a mess up, like I did here, skipping a line, you can come look at this one. Third, paper planes appeal to different people for different reasons. As art, science, magic, social props, school games, and creative challenges. Fourth, because the graceful sight of paper planes and flights can be a temporary release from earthly responsibilities. Just because you may be young, um, um, adults can enjoy this too. Um, it's been a while since I've done things like this, and I'm kind of going back to look into it. Uh, all the reasons together, you can find that the popularity of paper planes can be easy to understand. Um, the book presents a collection of designs from around the world intended to appeal to both beginners and experienced enthusiasts eager to make new designs. If you're new to making paper planes, please, I'm gonna annotate this. Buy Paul Jackson's book. I'm kind of jacking him a little bit here, but buy this book, and I will see you on the next episode.